Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, Nails by DV. And this is a Easter edition. Today I'm working with polygels, gel polishes, and charms. I'll be making an Easter bunny, flowers, Easter eggs, carrots, and an Easter basket with the polygels. So I'm just showing you that I'll be using this polygel brush, and I have all the nails set, but I did not buff them or file them. I'll be doing that in this video, showing you the charms and also all the polygels. I didn't use all of them, but I just showed you the polygels. And this is one that I did off camera, a nail that has a carrot on it, and I did that with the polygel application. So here I'm just starting to buff all the nails, like lightly. So here I'm just cutting the sides of the nails, more like a almond shape, I can say, just so I can have the form of the carrot that I'll be doing. I'm using my file just to shape up the nail on the sides, and that's what I'll be doing here. Okay, now I'll be using the base coat, and then we'll cure that for 30 seconds. So here I'll be buffing and filing all the nail tips. You could just grab a snack and a drink and relax, so you can just watch that for a bit, and then we'll move on with the rest of the process. So here I'll just be adding one layer of base coat to all the nail tips, as you can see here. Okay, so here I grabbed the pointer finger nail, and that's the one I did off camera. I'm showing you right here. So we'll be doing the same process for the other nail. So what I'm doing here, I am buffing the other nails that I didn't buff first. So I'll be buffing these as well, because I'm doing the both sets on camera here. So that is what I am doing, just buffing and filing all the nails. Okay, so here I already put the base coat and we're going to start making the nail that will have the carrot on it, and I'm using a like very light pink, like lighter than like a baby pink, like very light. So I will be curing that, and I'll be using the orange and the green polygels to make the carrot. And as you can see, that is what I'm showing you. And I'll be using the orange first to shape up the carrot, as you can see here. So I am using it's 70% rubbing alcohol solution, so that will makes the polygel not sticky and you can work with it. So I don't know, whoever is familiar with polygel knows what I'm talking about. Whoever is not, polygel is a very sticky gel. So for you to be able to form it, you have to use some kind of solution. They do have solutions just for the polygel itself, or you can just use rubbing alcohol. I like the rubbing alcohol just because for me, I think, in my opinion, it just works better for me. So that is what I use all the time, and just makes it easier for me, and it takes off the stickiness when you're working with it. And then you just after it cures, I like to wipe it off as well, and that helps a lot. So right here I am using the green, and I'm making the little leaves for the carrots basically, and I'll be curing that in between 30 seconds each time. So right here I'm just showing you that was the alcohol. I get my alcohol, like it's a pretty big bottle. I forgot how many ounces, but you can get a pretty big one at Walmart. So, and that lasts a bit. So I don't know if that would be helpful. My polygels I have collected over time, mainly from Amazon or from Temu, I believe. Mainly Amazon. So if that helps. And I'm just cleaning after it cures with the alcohol. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit funny. I have allergies today really bad, so I'm trying to talk normal, but I just keep getting like the sniffles and stuff like that. So moving on, we will be covering the nail with one coat of the baby blue or pastel blue. Okay, so here I'm just showing you like different blues, but I ended up using, I think it was, I don't know if it was the lighter blue, I can't remember. So here I am using the white polygel, and I will be making a flower, and this is the thumbnail. So I'll be making a pretty big flower here with the polygel. This one will be white in the middle, and the flower will be blue, as you will see here. So yeah, I think, yeah, I went with this lighter blue. Was it lighter blue? I don't know. No, it was the darker blue. So anyways, here you can see I'm forming the flower. I'm making the petals one by one just because the polygel is sticky and I don't want them sticking together. So individually I am forming the petal, then I am curing it, excuse me, and then I keep just doing the same process just because I don't want them to stick to one another. so here I am doing another flower for the other nail, and this one will be blue in the middle and it'll be yellow. I picked yellow, so I'll be curing that. This one is all cured and I'm just cleaning it with the alcohol. Alright, so now we are going to use the yellow. At first, when I applied, I was trying to pick between the like a more aqua blue or a yellow, but I was like, let's just do the yellow because it's more like what I'm going for, like a more pastel kind of theme for the nail set. So here I am just curing those, and we're gonna move on to the next nail, and this will be like a lavender purple or pastel purple, and I'm just doing one layer as well, one coat, and I'll be curing that for 30 seconds, and then we're back to the flower nail, and we're doing the same process as the blue nail. I am forming the nail, the petals for the flowers, and then I'll be curing them. Right here, I don't know, I was having some trouble, it wouldn't stay, but that was the alcohol that was not making the sticky tab, not sticky. So yeah, let's move on. And so that's the same process I'm doing here as I am showing you. I just had to hold the nail there for a minute, but I figured it out. A little late, but I figured it out. So I made it sticky again. I was just had to fix it. And now we are still working on the yellow nail. We're almost done. I just have to do it one by one. Okay, so we're all set with the flower nail. It's all cured. So we're moving on, and I am using a white polygel, and I'm going to be doing the bunny's bum and the legs and the little paws. The tail, the little puffy tail, I wanted it to be a bit smaller, and it came out a bit bigger, but I think you can still tell what it is, but you'll see in the video what I mean by that. So that I'm just forming the shapes, and I'm curing in between, like 30 seconds in between. Here I'm just cleaning the nail, the flower nail here. So just showing you how it looks, and then that's all cured. You'll know when the polygel is cured when it's hardened. So if it's soft, it's definitely not cured, so remember that. So here I am I'm adding the little legs or feet, not feet but paws. Okay, so this is what I have so far, and we're moving on to the next nail, and this will be, oh, I think it's for the other hand, it's the lavender purple as well, and I'll be carrying that, and then I'm back to the bunny nail again. So I'm just forming the other paw, as you can see here. So I have to do it the same process, like I have to shape it and then cure it, and then do whatever I have to do next, and then cure it again, like that. So here I'll be using a Polygel white one, and I'm going to be shaping, we're going to be doing a bunny rabbit here, like a whole one. At first I was going to just do the face, but I decided that why not, if it can fit, I'll just do the whole bunny. So that will be the next one that you will see. So here I'm just showing you the process, and next we'll be doing like little pink. I'll be using like a baby pink to do the little bunny tail. It came out a bit big for my liking, but I left it. Kind of looks a bit funny, like you can't tell what I'm doing, but you'll see once I add the pink to the little paws and everything. Alright, so here I'll be making the bunny ears. You'll see that I'll be forming it, and the same thing happened. The sticky tab didn't want to stick because of alcohol, so I was just holding it. So yeah, that is what I am doing, and you'll see in the video how I form the bunny ears. Okay, so next I'll be using a pastel pink, one coat as well, and I believe this will be the Easter egg nails. So here I'm done, and I'll be curing that for 30 seconds, and we're back with the bunny nail. I'm just showing you so far. So now I'll be making the body of the bunny. So like the stomach area, and I had a lint there. So I'm just forming it, as you can see, and then I'll be shaping the arms and the paws and so on. Okay, so I'll be curing the bunny. Now we are going to use a white polygel again to shape an oval egg, because they're oval, right? And then after I am done shaping that, I'll be curing that for 30 seconds, and then later on in the video we will get into painting the designs. I wanted to say thank you so much for bearing with me through this video. I know it's a longer video, so thank you. Alright, so as you can see, the bunny is all formed and it's cured and dried, and that's what I'm showing you right there. I'm putting it back on the stand, and now we're going to be using the pink, and I decided to draw, why not draw, like, not draw, I'm sorry, make little cheeks with the polygel, like little 3D cheeks. I thought it was so cute, so I did that. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'll be adding pink to the inside of the ears and the paws and everything. Here I did this nail. I thought it was gonna come out like a bunny, but I made the ears too short and it came out like a cat. But you'll see it. I finished it, but I did not use it for this nail set, so that was just an extra nail, I guess, at the end. So here I am starting to do the basket, the Easter basket. It will be white, and I'll be adding a little bit of glitter polygel to it as well. You'll see in the video. I'm just forming the basket, and this is like one of my favorite nails out of the whole set that came out that I thought was really beautiful. So you'll see. So here I added some cheeks too. I guess it was supposed to be a bunny, like I said, but it turned out to be more like a cat. So it's really cute. I kept it and I finished it, but I'm not gonna use it for this set. So here I am forming the basket's handle. So yeah, that is what I am doing, and I'll be adding 2 little eggs because that's all I was able to fit, and you'll see that in the video as well. I made little dents in the handles there, and there's the little cat, we can call it, I guess. So I'm just cleaning it up. So you see it's cured, and this is so far what we have for the first set, for the first nails, and this is the second, yeah. So here, this is where I am forming the Easter eggs. One will be pink and one will be blue. kind of hard to tell, but this is where I'm adding the glitter gel polish. I mean, not gel polish, I keep saying gel polish. The poly gel. I was trying to form at first a bow, but I just couldn't do it for some reason, so I just covered the basket in the bottom with glitter and it came out really nice. So that is what I went with, and it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it came out really nice, and that is what I was doing. So everything is cured so far, and that's how it looks. So now we are actually going with the details. I did some black linings on the carrots, so as you can see there, I did some lines there. I did those lines and I didn't like them, so I just cleaned it off and I outlined it black instead. So because I wasn't feeling it, I just like, I don't know. So I think outlining it around was like, it stood out more to me and I thought it was a bit cuter, so that's what I did. I did that. And then you'll see in the video that I added charms and everything. Okay, so here is where I was attempting to do the bunny and it was just not working out. So, but you can see how it came out. Okay, so here I am drawing painting the design on the egg, and then I'm adding polka dots. I believe they're, yeah, lavender polka dots here, and some on the egg as well. Okay, so throughout the video, you'll see that I'll be outlining and adding details like polka dots and lines to all of the nails. So I'll be going back and forth, and also then I'll be adding the charms, and that will be the last process to everything, as well as the top coat. So now I'll be adding the charms, and I'm using UV gel glue to add the charms to the nails. Oh, and here I am starting the extra nail. It will be a pastel blue with a rubber ducky and some yellow rubber ducky with yellow polka dots on it. So you'll see that that is what I made, and I switched that one off instead of using the cat nail, which I was not planning to make a cat. I was trying to make a bunny, so so it'll be a rubber ducky instead for that nail. Okay, so that's the results for the rubber ducky nail that I was talking about, and it came out so cute, and it's also one of my favorite ones out of the whole set. Okay, now we just need a top coat to all the nails, and then everything should be all done. Almost done. Showing you the end results of the cat one. Came out really cute. So here you go. These are the final results for all of them, for all 10 nails. Finally done. So I really like them. It was a really pretty set, and I hope that you guys also enjoyed the video. So I'm just showing you guys all the nails. Okay, and I also have like little videos showing you how they look with the nails on my hands and my fingers, and I have some pictures as well. So I just want to say thank you everyone for watching my videos or coming back to watch my videos. I always 100% appreciate it, and as long as there's good vibes and positive ones, everyone's always welcome on my channel. And please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps to share my videos, and helps for others to watch my video as well. And I don't know what I have planned next. Maybe just spring as well, and summer nails. And I just want to say happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.